You're watching EAC News. Thank you for joining us. Now for a look at news making international headlines this Friday, 1st of April. He retired from his acting career after being diagnosed with aphasia, a disease that is impacting his cognitive abilities, his family said in the statement on Wednesday, March 30th. 67-year-old Willis achieved initial fame for his role in the 1980s comedy drama TV series Moonlighting before becoming most well-known as the tough guy action hero who shouted "Yippee-ki-yay" in 5 Die Hard films. The actor has appeared in around 100 films across his 4-decade career, winning acclaim for roles in Pulp Fiction and The Sixth Sense. Willis has won 1 Golden Globe Award and 2 Emmys. His family said in their statement that this is a really challenging time for them and they will move forward as a strong family unit. They also thanked fans for the love, compassion, and support Willis continues to receive. Aphasia is a condition that affects one's ability to comprehend or formulate language due to damage in specific regions of the brain. This includes the ability to speak, write, and effectively communicate with others. Aphasia can occur following strokes or head injuries, but can also arise over time due to brain tumors or degenerative diseases. Willis had been especially active in recent years, appearing in 8 movies released in 2021 alone. The satirical Razzie Film Award gave Willis his own special category this year, nominating him 8 times for Worst Performance by Bruce Willis in a 2021 movie. The Razzie Awards tweeted an apology on Wednesday after hearing about his diagnosis. In 2006, Willis received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, a Los Angeles landmark honoring legends of film, television, and music.
Police in Sri Lanka's capital, Colombo, clashed with hundreds of protesters on Thursday, the 31st of March, as public anger escalated against the government's handling of the worsening economic crisis. Some protesters set fire to a bus in the first escalations of violence in Colombo since the economic crisis took hold in recent months. Another bout of violence broke out during a protest near the private residence of Sri Lanka's President Gotabaya Rajapaksa, which injured 2 journalists and 4 police officers. Sri Lanka is turning off streetlights to save electricity, a minister said on Thursday, as its worst economic crisis in decades brought more power cuts and halted trading in its main stock market. The island of 22 million people has been struggling with rolling blackouts for up to 13 hours a day because of the government states it does not have enough foreign exchange for fuel imports. The power cuts added to the pain of Sri Lankans already dealing with shortages of essentials and rocketing prices. Retail inflation hit 18.7%, and food inflation reached 30.2%. A diesel shipment under $500 million credit line from India is expected to arrive on Saturday, the 2nd of April. Water levels at reservoirs feeding hydroelectric projects have fallen to record lows, while the demand hit record highs during the hot, dry season. The Colombo Stock Exchange cut daily tradings for 2 hours from the usual 4.5 hours because of power cuts during the rest of the week. But shares slid after the market opened on Thursday and the CSE halted trading for 30 minutes. The third time in 2 days after index tracking leading companies dropped by more than 5%. The crisis is a result of badly timed tax cuts and the impact of the coronavirus pandemic, coupled with historically weak government finances, leading to foreign exchange reserves dropping by 70% in the last 2 years. Sri Lanka was left with reserves of $2.31 billion as from February, forcing the government to seek help from International Monetary Fund and other countries, including India and China.
Taiwan's longest-running traditional puppet television show is creating non-fungible tokens, or NFTs, to help bring their art form to a new modern audience and generate a fresh income stream. NFTs are crypto assets representing a digital item such as an image, video, or even land in virtual world that exists on the blockchain and carry unique digital signature that cannot be reproduced. The prices of some have risen so fast over the last year that speculators around the world sometimes flip them with a day for a profit. Pili International Multimedia, which make film with puppet as its studio in central Taiwan, Yunlin County, says it wants to be a pioneer in using NFTs as another source of revenue. Seka Horn, the studio brand manager, said that the online world is developing so fast that they need to catch up by jumping straight in to fully understand. Pili has thousands of glove puppet characters, a traditional part of Taiwanese street entertainment culture, spinning colorful and highly stylish stories of heroic courage and romance, often with martial art. The puppets are painstakingly created created and expertly maneuvered during the filming of the show, with costumes that are sewn on strands of hair meticulously put in place. Police said 4 of the puppet characters were made into digital version and more than 30,000 of these have been sold as NFTs since their listing in early February. The company declined to reveal the profit sharing with the market platform but said each NFT cost $40, translating to generated revenue of at least $1.2 million. Who said the initial listing had sold out seconds after launching on Vivi, is now working on transforming up to 50 other puppet characters into NFTs in the next 2 years, potentially another $1 million revenue stream for the studio.